Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Rohit Nair, your financial planner, and you are watching my Friday video series. So today I am going to talk about a very interesting topic, and this is mutual funds. There is a question that a lot of people have, that their portfolio returns are showing negative 26 to 30% returns, whereas if they would have had invested in an FD, that would have given them a positive returns of around 6 to 7%. So what should you do now? I'm going to answer you all about it. Stay tuned till the end of the video to understand. Now, to understand how this all works, first let's understand what mutual fund is. Let me tell you a story. Now, in the story, we are going to cook fried rice. So if I have to cook fried rice, the way I'm going to process is, if I know how to cook and I have all the ingredients, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go myself and cook the fried rice. So I'm going to put my time, energy, effort and make the fried rice and then have it. I have option number 2. I know a specialist who can cook fried rice for me, and he'll make it and directly serve me in a plate. Option 2 sounds interesting, right? That's exactly is the difference between share market and mutual funds. Now, what happens in share market is you decide where to invest and you do it. And what happens in mutual fund is you let the expert decide where to invest and you enjoy the returns. Sounds interesting, right? That's the difference. And it is so simple. Now, if I'm going to invest in mutual funds, I also want to know how mutual fund works. The concept is very simple. Many people like us invest money and we give our money to AMC. AMC is Asset Management Company. Yes, and the asset management company has a fund manager who manages all these funds given by us. This fund manager invests this money in the market and generates returns for us. And then these returns are passed back to the investors. Now that you understand the difference between share market, mutual fund and how mutual fund works, now let's address our question of the negative returns that we are seeing in our portfolio and what to do about it. To understand this, I'm going to show you a few charts. Now I'm going to show you a Nifty 50 chart. Now Nifty 50 is like a benchmark for mutual funds. I have a chart over here which is of around 10-11 years of Nifty 50 performance. Now what I have done is I have taken a consideration that, so let's say I have invested on 31st March 2019 and I'm going to check my returns as on date of 31st March 2020, that is 1 year. Yes, so if you check over here on 31st March 2019, the market was at 11,623 and on 31st March 2020 the market dropped down to 8,597. So my 1 year return is minus 26.3%. If I will check my 3 years return, so if I have invested on 31st March 2017, the market was at 10,955 and on 31st March 2020, when it has dropped down to 8,597, my returns are minus 7.76%. Now generally mutual funds, we say that you have to look at a longer tenure. Now generally mutual funds, we say that we have to look at a longer tenure and we have to invest for more than 3 years or 5 years tenure. Let's check what a 5-year returns looks like. So if I would have had invested on 31st March 2015, then my market that time was 8,491 and today the market is 8,597. So there is no considerable change, and I will see that in my returns are only 0.25%. A 10 years return. Now 10 years is a very long term, right? In 10 years, the market should have given good returns. So let's check a 10-year return. 10 years, if I would have had invested on 31st March 2010, the market was at 5,249. And if I check that returns, it comes to 5.06%. And 11 years return, that is from 2009, 31st March 2009 till date, it will show me 9.98% returns. Now the returns that we are seeing over here are still yet to be taxed. So my returns are going to go again lower than what they are right now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just shift it 2 months. I'm going to check if I would have had invested in Jan, and I'm planning to remove my money and check my returns on 2nd of Jan of 2020. Now if you all see that in the month of Jan the market was doing a good performance, and on 2nd of Jan 2020 the market was at 12,282. So my 1 year return from 2nd Jan 2019, where the market was at 10,792, I'm getting a 13.81% return, positive return in one single year. Yes. Now let's see what is the 3 years performance. If I check on 2nd Jan 2017, where the number is 8179, I am getting in 3 years 14.51% return. 5 years performance, it is showing me 7.91%. If I look at a 10-year long-term review of it, it is showing me over the span of 10 years the return shown is 8.91, and 11 years return is 13.51%. Now from this, what did we understand? That with a small change of 2 months, my return suddenly turned from a negative to a positive number. Now why does that happen? Now that happens because of the uncertainty in the market, the volatility in the market. And that uncertainty and the rise and fall is actually which changes our returns. Now if you've seen this closely, the market had fallen down in 2009. So if I look at the chart, when the market was at its peak on 2008 and it fell down in 2009, the market fell up about minus 60%. And if you see that in the next 1 year, it again rose back. Today on Jan 2020, the market again fell down, and this time the fall was minus 30%. If we check our historic data, we understand that whenever the market has fallen down, in the next 1.5 year, 2 years, it has got back. So if I'm investing my money right now, I'm definitely going to get good returns, and those returns are also the returns which are going to cover up all the losses that I have in the next 1.5 to 2 years. So if I'm going to invest right now, I'm definitely going to generate returns which are positive than the FD. So I'm going to get more returns than the FD in the next 1 or 2 years rally. So we have to stay there, stay invested and watch. Now, I hope you have got the answer to this question, but a lot of people have this question that the market cycle is going to happen, right? When is the right time to exit the market? When is the right time to book the profit? Because if I don't know that, I'm telling you guys, as important it is to invest, it is also important to understand when to exit this market. And I'm going to talk about that in my next video. I hope you have got some value and some learning from this video. Please do share, like and subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your loved ones so that they can spread this message and they also understand the importance. This is it from my side. Jai Hind.